Y'all, in this season, do not allow your heart and your head to stay in a battle, right? Allow God to break the tie, right? That's why the Bible tells us lean not on our own understanding. Our mind, right, like our lives, it needs checks and balances like the government, right? So you have your heart, right? Because the Bible tells you of all things, guard your heart, right? Because everything flows through it. And you have your mind, right? Which the Bible tells you that re- be transformed by the renewing of your mind, right? It's not a coincidence that the heart and the brain are the most important organs in your body, right? And so that is why God tells us in his word, lean not on your own understanding. So you are a chosen one and you are allowing God to lead your life, right? Which means that when you have these moments where your heart is telling you this is the right decision, but your mind is telling you this is crazy, right? You got to lean on God so he can show you. Because sometimes those illogical decisions, right? Sometimes those illogical things be the most life-changing things, right? It be our breakthrough, right? It be everything that we thought we wanted and more than we ever, right, could imagine, right? Like, I read this book called Illogical, right? In this book, he talked about how running a 4x4, I think that's the mile run, right? In less than 4 minutes was once deemed impossible, right? Couldn't be done, right? Until it was done, right? One man was able to do it. Once he did it, it opened up. Now it's common, right? Even kids in high school can do it now, right? Because it took one person to say that it was possible, right? To take the I'm out of impossible, right? Because I am possible, right? The Bible tells us that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You are chosen for a reason, right? You know these things, right? Do not allow your head to block your blessings, right? Do not allow your heart to block your blessings. Do not feel like you need to protect yourself, right? Anytime there is a battle between heart and mind, lean on Christ, right? Because the Bible tells us, lean not on your own understanding, but in all things, right? In all things, you look to Christ, right? Because that one thing that you may be thinking in your mind, like, I want to do it so bad, but this and this is against me. I ain't got enough money to do this. I don't know if it's going to work out. I'm scared to get my heart broke. I'm scared to move somewhere different. What if it don't work out? Right? That's your mind, right? But your heart know, right? So lean on God. Allow him to show you what's right, right? Allow him to show you which step to take, right? If you should take forward motion here or not, right? If this is a decision that my heart trying to make that my mind know is wrong, Lord, tell me if you think that this is right. If you know, because God knows, right? He is all knowing. So allow him to tell you, right? Because love can change your life, right? Real love can change your life. So you can't be so quick because this world is so full of hurt and pain that you quick to go in your head and start looking at this and looking at that and saying, oh no, that right there will be a bad decision, right? Because we know how important love is in our lives, right? Love is it's the thing that moves all things, right? We know how important it is because for God so loved the world, right, that he gave his only begotten son, right? We love because he first loved us, right? God tell you how important, oh no man nothing but to love him, right? That's how we know how important love is. So you can't be afraid to make illogical decisions for possibilities of love, right? Don't stand in your own way, right? The love of this new career, the love of this new spouse, right? The love of this new place, right? It could change your life. But if you allow your mind to tell you that it's all the odds are against you, then you won't never figure out that I am possible, right? Nothing's impossible. I am possible, right? That is the life that God, that is your Jeremiah 29:11, right? Because he promised to give you hope, right? Hope of better, hope of knowing, like everybody else may doubt it, but I got hope. I got faith, right? I know, right? Because that is what God is giving you, right? And you were chosen because you have a heart like that. Because you have a mind that thinks and a heart that loves. Now lean on Christ and not your own understanding so that you can reach your Jeremiah 29:11, right? So your blessings can come back to you, pressed down, shaking together, flowing over, right? Because that's what God wants for you, right? That's what God is trying to give you if you allow him to do it, right? So remember that this is a time of battling, but of spiritual warfare, right? Do not allow the enemy in your mind. The only power he has is the power of suggestion. That is why just like you can't always trust your heart, right? The Bible tells us that the heart is deceitful, right? We also know you can't always trust your mind because the enemy has the power of suggestion. So where you think those thoughts come from, them thoughts of doubt. God did not give you that. But God gave you the spirit of fear. God did not give you the spirit of fear, but the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. So lean not on your own understanding in this season, chosen one. Through all things, allow God to lead your way, lead your path. Your steps are ordered, right? I love y'all.